So there's a lot of money coming back into the market. It's clearly looking like we are in a bull run, and the next narrative that is projected to absolutely fly is, of course, crypto gaming, GameFi, the thing that everybody, Alex Becker, Ilya Trades, Crypto God John, all the top dogs have been screaming about for about 2 years now. And so I want to make this video so you don't miss this opportunity, especially if you've been here this whole time. This is the time we're supposed to be printing cash. But I feel like you need to be mindful of this one thing that I'm about to walk you through in this video if you are going to be successful in doing it. So if that excites you, please hit that like button down below for me. Let's jump in. Okay, so here on this channel, we are big on social arbitrage. We think this is the biggest influencer that you could possibly have on the price of a crypto. I mean, when Elon Musk tweets out the photo of a Dogecoin absolutely skyrockets. Way more profit than following some Fibonacci retracement sequence or Elliott wave patterns on some technical analysis. And fundamental analysis, I'm a big fan of, but that's playing out over the long term. That's like the ETF eating up all the supply of Bitcoin, so the price is squeezed and it's going up and to the right. But that's not where we get our 100x gains. This is where we get our 100x gains. Social arbitrage. And if you want to know about social arbitrage, it's the bigger the social influencer who is promoting a coin, the more the coin is going to absolutely fly. For example, the biggest person we've already talked about has to be Elon Musk. If Elon Musk was to tweet any coin, if he was to go on Saturday Night Live and talk about any coin, it's going to probably add billions of dollars to its market cap. But in GameFi, where we're playing, Alex Becker is the #1 dog. If you could get anyone to promote your product, who would you choose? The answer is most likely going to be Alex Becker because he can add up to $100 million, or in some cases, hundreds of millions of dollars to your market cap with one promotion. But there is an asterisk, a little star on that sentence, because there is one thing that's really important for you to know in order to know exactly when we can follow Alex Becker's advice and get these 10, 20, 100x's that he's been talking about for a long time and that people got in the last bull market. And I want to do this by walking you through this example here. Now, this is Altura. You've probably heard of Altura. They're one of the top crypto gaming infrastructures right now, but they weren't always. This is Altura in the last bull market. So you can see in the orange here is Bitcoin, and in the blue is Altura, also known as ALU. The bull market started here. You can see end of 2020 into 2021 and absolutely skyrocketed. Bitcoin went crazy and Altura launched and didn't actually do so well. They were under the radar. The bull market pulls back, the Bitcoin bull, all the way down to this point here. You can see on the left here, that's just about $35,000 was the low there. And then it has a second go. Now this second go, everything went euphoric because a lot of people missed out on this first bull run and they said, oh, we're doing it again. We're going to run it up to $150,000 Bitcoin all the way from 35. And you can see alts, including Altura, absolutely exploded with it. But not all alts. This alt here was one of Alex Becker's recommendations, and he recommended it down here, and he had a massive influence on the ROI that people got from Altura. So this is the Altura without the Bitcoin, zoomed in on when it took off. So you can see it's under half a cent down here, and it goes all the way up to about 36 cents. So about a 70x ROI. When do you think Alex Becker promoted this token? It was right here. He put out a tweet. Who has the list, or just name really cool crypto gaming projects coming up in the next 6 months? Can be a game, infrastructure, etc. He got a reply from a guy called Joe Raids that said Altura NFT. That's what they used to be called, Altura NFT. I actually don't know if that's still their Twitter handle, but they've expanded from being just more than smart NFTs, which is what Joe Raids explains to Becker in this tweet. And he says, not to mention a $4 to $5 million market cap. Alex Becker replies back with a monocle. He's inspecting it. He's going to go have a look. He's curious about it. And of course, just this reply. There was this reply here, and then there was one other really small tweet, which I'll put up on the screen, where he just said that he is aware of the Altura project. That was at this point here, and you can see this increase. It may look small, but that was a 4.5x. And I believe that this is only possible when the market is looking like this. You can see it's absolutely climbing here. This is Becker right here where he's tweeted, and it's climbing. If you follow this channel, you know I probably follow Becker closer than anyone. We got a bunch of comments being like, oh, get your own personality. Stop following Becker around. Becker's making us a lot of money. I'm going to keep following him around until he does it. But by following him around, he hasn't always made a lot of money with his recommendations. He's had some bad ones, but the one thing that's more influential than Becker is the market. And this is Virtue Poker in January. Now, the January market, at least for Bitcoin, was pretty good, but for altcoins, it was quite mediocre. And Virtue Poker sort of followed that pattern just to the right and slightly down. Alex Becker actually promoted Virtue Poker in one of his videos at some point in this graph. But have a look. Where do you think he promoted it? You may say something like this, where it jumped from 40 cents up to just over 60 cents, which is about a 50% gain. But no, it was actually right here. This tiny little hump, little shark fin. Alex Becker put this in a YouTube video and strongly promoted Virtue Poker. In fact, he said, "I'm pretty much all in on Virtue Poker." And Virtue Poker has a $6 million circulating market cap, a $30 million fully diluted market cap, but the result was only about a 20% gain in the Virtue Poker token, and then you can see it quickly came down and resumed following the bear market cycle. And so for what I personally am looking out for is I can see that Bitcoin over the last year has had a crazy good bullish run, up to over $50,000 now at a low. It was about $16,000, $18,000 low, an incredible return. But as I showed you in my Bitcoin breakdown video, the retail investors are still not here. This is Google Trends data from 2004 to present. Here's the 2017 bull run by Google searches on the name Bitcoin. You can see the 2021 bull run, there was even less interest than the 2017, but the price went higher. And then even now, where Bitcoin, I don't know if you'd say it's close, but at least it feels really close to all-time highs at over $50,000, the all-time high is $68,000. There's barely anyone searching it. And so what I'm trying to say is that Alex Becker's power right now and over the next few months, maybe 4 to 6 months, is going to be really strong. You want to look out for the tokens that he's suggesting, because with this amount of money coming into the market, this altcoin season is going to be crazy. And if you want to know exactly which tokens, we did a full breakdown on every single token that Alex Becker himself has said he holds in his portfolio. I'll link it up here on YouTube. Go and watch that video next. And if you want to get access to Alex Becker's wallet, meaning you can see exactly what he's holding because the blockchain is transparent, but not only that, you can get wallet alerts, buy alerts when he buys into a new project. So you don't have to wait until he tweets it to his million followers or puts it in a YouTube video. And Altura pumps 35x, but you only get in 2/3 of the way up, and then you don't sell at the top because you haven't made as much as you want, and then it crashes all the way back down. We run a software called Archie, and he will track influencers' wallets for you, showing you when they buy, so you can get in at the same price with the people who have the most pull in this market. The link for that is in the description below.